What up guys, Kevin here with a phone case review. We're going to review phone cases on my channel now. Hopefully two, because this one's going back. And we'll get to why that is in a moment, but I still think it's a pretty great case. But I just bought the iPhone 15 and I'm like, wait, how am I going to film this? How am I going to film this? Because I need the phone to show off the case. So I had to go, you guys got that big old, I know guys do, just have a bin of like a bunch of extra cables and wires. So I just went in there and I found my iPhone 7. So hopefully the quality is still good. And man, do I miss one-handed phones. I may return this phone and just find the smallest phone I can get. I hate how big phones are. But when you get a big phone and when you spend $800 plus on a phone, you definitely want to get a case. And this is the Speck. I got the box right here. This is the box that comes in. This is the Speck Presidio 2 grip. Presidio. That sounds like all the new apartments that are opening up in my area. They gave it a fancy name like the Presidio. Like, ooh, hey baby, let's go move in at the Presidio and pay like an extra $500 a month because they come around once a week and take your trash that you leave outside. But this is the case. I bought the phone. I didn't buy a case right away. And this was the best thing that they have in my area for pickup. And I'm coming from the silicone grip on my iPhone SE. And I love the way that feels. And my biggest issue right now with this phone is I don't like the way it feels. I'm kind of like autistic. I have a very... I just like the way things feel in my hand, whether it be a nice silicone phone case or my fuzzy balls. That's just how I am. I think a lot of people are too, but definitely me. But yeah, let's talk about the case. $50. This is $50 for what? A buck or two worth of plastic. You're basically paying what, $49 for R&D? R&D for them to go, oh, maybe they like ridges. A little bit of grip. Ooh, maybe we make this a little felt right here so we don't damage your phone. We don't scratch it up. Black iPhone's a way to get, or is the one to get, excuse me. Hides the bezels. I didn't realize the iPhone 15 has bezels around it that are pretty gnarly, but if you get the all black one, hides it quite well. All right, back to the case. But this is it. It's very kind of a plasticky, rubbery. I would say it feels a bit premium. But $50. I think I would get the mouse on Amazon instead, except I needed a case right away. And let me go ahead and put it in. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Holy shit. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. Let me put in my passcode. But there you have it. There is the case right there. And what I do love about it is very smug. It is very smug. It's snug. It is a little smug, but with the name like Presidio, yeah, you're a little smug. But it is very, very snug on it. I thought I was going to break my iPhone taking it out of this case. Now you can see there is a little bit of a lip. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. And usually you can tell right here where the volume is. I mean, look at that. That is snug. Most cases that like, you can kind of push that out quite a bit. And that kind of gives it a cheap feeling. But I gotta say, like when I first put it on, I'm like, this is it, guys. This is it. It has something called like microband, which I guess you can kind of already see smudges. But I guess it's supposed to keep it clean or something. I don't know. It's very, I would say, a little bit more on the rugged side. I feel like it will survive a fall. Maybe not off a top of a building, but maybe 6 feet. It's probably what it's rated for. 13 feet. There you go. It says 13 feet tested. Usually when you drop it, it's going to land on the corner. or face down. I don't use screen protectors. That's just not how I roll, but you may want to if you drop your phone. I never drop my phone, so that's why I don't love it that much, because I just want something nice in my hands. You don't realize how much your phone is in your hands. And when you got something in your hands, like a good portion of the day, you want it to feel good, right? This just feels kind of like hard plastic. Even the grips, there's ridges right here. I guess that's better for grippy, but it still feels pretty slippery in my hand. Now the back here gives it a little bit extra grip. I mean, this is better than it being all this, but I still find it a little bit slippery and a little bit. It does make it a little bit of a thick boy, a little bit thicker than I'd like, which is good. That's what its job is, to protect your phone when you drop it. That extra cushion on the sides here will help protect your phone. But I don't know. I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with it, guys. It does its job, but I don't know. And you can see the corners there. They got this like little off, kind of a gray little strip. I think that's a little extra bumper there. But, little accent that I've grown used to. I didn't love it at first, but that's it. That is the case. It just doesn't feel great in my hands, that's all. $50, I don't think it's worth $50 either. So, Cod something, Stealth Sheath Stealth. That's my next case that I'm getting. I think it looks like it has a little bit better grip, and it's gotten good reviews. I think it's like $5 less, $5 or $10 less than this. That will be my next case review. But yeah, overall, I would say this gets the job done, guys. If you need something that protects your phone, that looks, black and sleek, it's not, doesn't call out for attention, and that's the way I am. I don't like something that's going to grab attention. I mean, this right here, if you just want the world to know you're rocking a Speck case, do people know? People know logos? Like, oh, that's a Speck case. That's, I give it a solid 8. I give this a solid 8. 8 out of 10. It just doesn't feel good in my hands. And this might feel better than most out there. Again, this is like my first case I've used. The only other one I've used was the silicone case from Apple, which I love. That thing feels so good in my hands. But that thing gets tore up within a few months. This just feels like just hard plastic. Not cheap, but I don't know. I don't love it. I just don't love it. That's all. I like it, but I don't love it, and I want to love it. Again, I like something nice in my hands. So, and this is okay. This is like, you go to the dog park. There's some dogs that feel nasty, feel gross. Probably the ones that are all shaved. And then you got ones that feel okay, like a beagle. But then you see like a nice, I don't know, like a snickerdoodle that just got a nice bath, and you rub your hands through it, and you're like, yes, that feels good. That feels good. Yeah, this is like just petting a beagle. This is like a beagle. It's nice. Pet it, you go, okay. That's a nice beagle. It feels okay. But it's not a freshly groomed snickerdoodle. That's what I want. All right, I gotta go. That's a Speck Presidio 2 grip. $50. If you want to spend $50, have at it. Again, $50 for what, like almost $1 worth of plastic. Man, the markup on these things. But hey, you got to protect your phone. Also, it does work for iPhone 13, iPhone 14, and now iPhone 15. Shows you how much iPhone innovates year after year. But hey, that's good if you buy this case and you want to upgrade your iPhone to 16 or 17. I would assume maybe the design will change by then, but there's that opportunity as well. All right, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.